Hello again. Good morning from Sean Citizen from the largest lunatic asylum in the world. It's called Ireland. Just interested to see there lately in the newspapers, particularly the Irish Slimes or the Irish Times rather. There is an intense vilification uh, effort now being made to smear the people, the increasing number of people who are opposed to the open border migrant situation, whereby thousands of migrants arrive here with no passports, unchecked, etc. And it seems they can't get rid of them, or they won't take the steps necessary. They tell us it's because of the UN, the United Nations. They can't afford to upset this United Nations effort or whatever. I think we would be as well having nothing to do with the United Nations anymore personally, and we should sign off from any agreements with them. But that's another matter. Now, I want to talk today about the smear campaign against the people who are battling valiantly and protesting against the unlimited migrants here at Ashtown on the Navan Road, down the River Road, a place called the Tulka, runs all the way along to Glasnevin from County Meath. And near Ashtown railway station, just a couple of 100 metres from there, 15 guys set up tents. They had fallen through the cracks. Oddly enough, they weren't really these migrants at all, in the sense that they hadn't been welcomed in by the state. I think they just came in. Some of them were Europeans, actually, hungry, and there was an Indian among them. And anyway, they had been working, some of them part times, for a while, and found it increasingly difficult to pay the rent of €700 for a bunk in a shared room with four other people or six other people, to the greedy landlords. So they became homeless, and they opted to sleep in tents on the alongside the river Tolka. I saw them there a few weeks ago, and they were right beside the river. In fact, I was going to go down to I tried to get in over the fence to warn them that they were so close to the river. When that river floods, it overflows its banks, and those tents would have been swept away. But the next day, when I went down, the tents had gone, and I thought they'd been gone altogether. But they had only been moved up a couple of 100 yards to a safer location in a field, a little wooded field, a bit further away from the river itself. So anyway, that's beside the point. The thing is, the Irish Times has indicated, and RTE, no less, your all reliable propaganda station, that a gang of racists got together with clubs and dogs and mastiffs, and went down and attacked the 15 people in the tents. Now, this has been all over RTE, it's been all over the Irish Times. Um, Gript.ie has a different story, and I'm more inclined to believe it, that there was nobody attacked at all and there was no serious harm done to anybody. The police have also played it down as a very minor incident, which I am inclined to believe, because I know for a fact, living near here, that there are some gangs of hooligans and drinkers come together not far from the Talca at night time to have a little bit of a spree and a party. And I have no doubt that they all got drunk and said, "We'll go up and see what's going on here, and we'll attack these vulnerable people in the tents." That happens all over the place. Happens in town to white homeless people, to our own Irish people. So it's nothing new at all. So the people that did this were Gurriers. In fact, there were Gurriers from some housing estates about a mile away from here, and they, unfortunately for the people in Rathburn, which is a high quality estate, they have been coming down here and drinking by the river Talca there for some weeks now, and gathering and of course nobody does anything about it, whatever. But anyway, these are the people who got all the massive publicity of the state organs in an effort to smear the honest, decent people who are protesting against the open door policy of Simon Coveney, Roderick O'Gorman, etc. So on and on it goes. The smear campaigns we are waging a war against the organs of the state and even of private enterprise, the largest newspapers, and people are they are attempting to brainwash people and suggesting that the people who protest are vicious, violent criminals. And this has given them a great opportunity. A dozen louts who came down on a drinking party from a rough part of the North Dublin, not too far away, and decided to go up and have a go or whatever. But they didn't do any harm. They didn't beat up anyone. No one was seriously hurt. Uh, so check out gripped.ie if the article is still on it, which is great reading. They analyze the whole thing very well, a lot better than the Irish Times and RTE anyway. So anyway, if you don't pay your if you haven't paid your television license this year, you probably feel that you're not going to pay it now after seeing these terrible reports that suggest that all us people are racists and thugs and gangsters, and we've been attacking people wherever we get a chance. We've been attacking people from wherever, and so on and on. On and on it goes. Listen, I'll say goodbye to you from Sean Citizen. Good luck and have a nice day. Bye.